Hello everybody, I'm Bill Connors with aphasiatoolbox.com. Welcome to our video for the November-December aphasia newsletter. First of all, our staff want to wish you and yours very happy holidays. This video I want to talk about some things that we saw at the ASHA, American Speech Hearing Association Convention 2016. Our staff did present there. What I focused on this time were the poster sessions at ASHA, and I did that because I find them to be more spontaneous, a more responsive reflection of those therapists every day working in the trenches, trying to translate the evidence into real-life progress for people with aphasia. The first PowerPoint presentation, poster session that I want to talk about was one done by Burkholder and others from Grand Valley State University, talking about the use of gestures in conversation. And in particular, they differentiated between gestures that require using a tool versus gestures that do not incorporate a tool. They found varied results in terms of the different people with different types of aphasia and apraxia and how much they use gestures in everyday conversation. This led me to think about gestures and how important it is, number one, for us to incorporate those into our treatment plan and practice. And secondly, the importance of working on pragmatics, using the elements of PACE therapy and helping our clients regain or reconnect the turn-taking, the clarifying, the verifying, the use of multimodality to communicate, gesture, point, write, talk, opening up that cognitive flexibility. Thirdly, it made me think we need to keep that macro while we work on the micro, that macro of real-life communication, and how do we incorporate there by using things such as reflection. And finally, it verified our thought that a rising tide lifts all boats. Smart treatment that works on the motor planning and motor execution issues related to apraxia that affects articulation, phonation, use of hands, will help and aid overall recovery. The better a person's able to gesture symbolically, the better they're going to be able to talk symbolically. The second study was done by the Austin Speech Labs by some therapists there, a number of them, and it talked about intensive speech therapy. And their main finding was something that people are finding more and more often, that therapy can continue over a long period of time when it is appropriately applied. And I thought, of course, number one, that it reinforces the idea that age, severity, and time post-stroke are non-indicators for a person's ability to continue to improve. This is being validated time and time again. Secondly, plateau, schmatto. Of course, we all know that there is no such thing as an aphasia plateau, and that with the right kind of therapy and the right kind of support and resources and practice, people can continue to improve in their aphasia, just as all people can continue to improve through life with reading and writing and talking and communicating and studying. And finally, it verifies again that smart, intensive therapy and practice works. So thank you to the people at the Austin Speech Lab. The final poster session was done by Weisenburn and some others at Marywood University, and it talked about the effect of music and melodic, in particular melodic intonation strategies for an adult with non-fluent aphasia. The results indicated that the melodic intonation treatment program for this particular client was not helpful. Not significant progress was found. The results, generally speaking, about this are quite equivocal, generally speaking. I had attempted to use melodic therapy for many years and did not find that particular approach to make the kind of differences I wanted. Some people find that it does. But that's neither here nor there relative to this point. Number one, that we know that music and that rhythm and melody facilitate speech. So that means that singing and talking will facilitate and support in sort of a collateral way your efforts to work on things such as motor planning, motor execution, rhythm, melody. And the way we approach it in our aphasia phonics program is to coordinate that with our work on the intonation, the prosodic features in language, blending, and so on. So secondly, the MIT results here would indicate that we need to take a look at how we approach this, and really our studies have indicated there are as many approaches to melodic intonation therapy almost as there are speech pathologists working with them. Finally, this leads us to the benefits, the great benefits of music on the whole person recovery. At Aphasia Toolbox, we look at the entire recovering person, and certainly music is a big part of the lives of so many people. So we encourage singing, we encourage playing instruments as not just helping speech, but really lifting the spirit of people. Okay, well, we hope you enjoy our newsletter. We have some interesting things coming up for the new year. If you have a client that you feel may benefit from our intensive program, feel free to have them contact us at information@aphasiatoolbox.com.